Thank you for your interest in joining the Seed Starter Program. Today, I wanted to show you how you actually go about the application process using our platform, which is app.seed.uno. So first, what you need to do is to create an account. And if you already have an account, to log in directly. Once you're logged in, you'll see something that looks like this. The first step is actually to add a few details about yourself. So go under your profile. You'll see I've already filled in quite a bit of information, but this should be blank for you or empty when you first create an account. Here, what's really important is that you actually add in your country. So please select what your country is. Doing this will enable you to access all the upcoming workshops that are in that country that you select. So I'm just going to select Malawi here as an example and make sure that you save these changes. Once you've saved these changes, you can go to the front page, so app.seed.uno, and actually already see what are upcoming workshops that are offered in your location. So since I've added my country location as Malawi, you'll see that I can see the opportunities in Malawi, both in Lilongwe and Blantyre that are upcoming. You'll notice that you can't see the workshops that are in other countries. This is to make sure that you do apply to the workshops in your countries. And again, please do add in your profile information, your country information, or you will not be able to apply to the relevant workshop. So once you see this, you can start the exciting process and click Apply Now. Here, there's a few details about the process, what to expect during the starter program. So please do read through. If there are any questions as you go, you're welcome to reach out to us directly at starter@seed.uno email. Then we're going to ask for a couple of informations about your business idea, what your business name is. So you can add your business name here. I'll just add in a couple of fake responses as we go. It's very important that you also add in all of these details, or you will not be able to save and continue to the next step. So add your response here for all sections. So here, just anything you have about your business idea is great. The more specific you can be about addressing environmental and social issues, the better, but please just add what you see fit in this case. Next, save and continue. In this next step, we're asking you to share a little bit of information about who do you want to have as your target customers. So it's interesting to us to connect then what's the business idea that you have with who are these target customers, who are the people that you see in your community that can benefit most from your offer. So think about, what does he or she say, do, what is he or she interested in? Why might they be interested in what you're offering with your business idea? As much detail as you can provide here is great. You don't have to add so much text. Fill it in to the best of your abilities and based on your knowledge of these customer. So again, be sure to fill in every section in order to move to the next step. Also add a couple of questions about how did you actually learn about your customer. This is really important to us. So maybe you work with this kind of customer segment or this type of customer, this type of person within your daily work at the moment. Maybe you grew up in this community or you studied in this community. All these types of details are quite important. Or maybe you even went out and already did a little bit of field research to learn a bit more about who this target customer is. Again, fill in every section and you can click Save and Continue to go to the next step. Here, we want to know a little bit about what's the customer problem that you've identified, what are kind of issues that these actors are facing, and how does your solution connect to this? So yes, importantly here, maybe there's a challenge as well in terms of access to kind of quality products, goods or services that this customer needs. And maybe also this customer has a strong interest in doing good with their consumption patterns. So making sure they conserve nature and the environment and can actually support their communities in being clean and healthy and inclusive. So please fill in what you can here. Once you've filled in all sections, you can move to the next step. And in section 4, we want to know a little bit about who your team is. So importantly, we need, between 2 to 5 team members per starter team. Our sessions are very interactive, very hands-on, very group-based, lots of opportunities to learn from others. So here we ask that you add in, of course, your name. So I can add my name here. And some skills related to that. So maybe say marketing, sales, design, whatever is relevant. And we would ask you to do that for a minimum then of 1 additional person. So yeah, between 2 to 5 and total. Let's say you have 3 team members, make sure you fill in then for all of them. Then add a little bit of what are these kind of team skills, your knowledge of the customer challenge and solution that you want to provide. Add a couple of details here. And perhaps you've participated in a seed program in the past. No problem if you haven't, but if you have, you can check this off here in the seed replicator program. Again, it's no problem at all if you have not participated. Hopefully this will be a great experience for you within the seed program at this point. And a couple of details about maybe how you heard about us. So potentially via Facebook. Once you are set with this and you have filled in all sections, you are welcome to submit your application directly. You are also welcome to save your application, and this will allow you to come back and make any changes. But please do be sure to press the submit button before the deadline in order to have the opportunity to attend our upcoming starter workshops. At all times, you're welcome to go back, so you can go all the way to the beginning and actually apply to one of these workshops. You'll see here, if you've already started the application, it'll look something like this and gives you the opportunity to finalize. You can also go back to a previous section. And yeah, again, just as a final reminder, you do need to fill in all sections to be able to move to the next page on this application. So if you have not filled in all sections, you might see an error. Do go back and check, and then you should be able to move to the next page. And again, finally, if you are having any issues with your application process, any questions as you go through, there's some guidance throughout, including in this application toolkit, or you are also welcome to reach out to us directly. So at the email here, so starter@seed.uno is the best way to reach us, and we will do our best to respond quickly. So thank you for your interest in the Seed Starter program, and we very much look forward to receiving your application and having you join us for the Starter program.